But when Axel looks over the top, there's no one there.
Oh no.
Axel is completely unaware.
The 6 scariest TikTok videos of the year is what Nuke's top 5 has promised us in this video. Technically, he promises the top 25 scary TikTok videos of the year, but we've already reacted to the other, was that 19? Every single one's gotten scarier than the last. I'm super excited for this. I hope you'll join me, and we'll see if we can make it all the way to the end of this compilation. Alright, no vacancy.
No vacancy.
No vacancy.
This next creepy video was recorded at a small hotel in the desolate countryside of Mexico. Now, for years, the staff working at the hotel have witnessed and experienced unexplainable activity.
I like the production value. Actually pulling out the Google map for that. Thank you, Nuke.
Usually when they're all alone. One day,
a haunted hotel way over in Mexico.
Standing at the window of hotel room number 30, even though the room should be vacant and completely empty.
Sure,
the housekeeper immediately notifies the hotel manager, but they find no evidence of anyone inside that empty room. That is, until later that same day.
I liked how colorful it is on the outside. It's kind of cute.
Aquí más cerquita.
Here it's a bit closer.
Aquí más cerquita.
A bit closer.
Sí, miren, ahí se ve.
Oh my gosh.
Unos ojos.
Oh.
Vamos a ver.
That could be like an optical thing of like just the angle makes that look there, but that's freaking awful. I hate that. I don't love that she's. Why is she getting closer to that nightmare? Why? No, why would you? It's a small room. Okay, sure. Why would you go in here? You just saw the worst face in the universe. That's a face that not even the mother loved, I'm sure. What was that? Oh, fetch.
As the manager approaches the hotel room, a pale face with hollow eyes can be seen peering down at her through the hotel window.
That's
the manager
awful.
Hurries upstairs and into the
That's
room.
That's like freaking like Michael Myers nonsense.
Whatever it was has disappeared. But then something moves, making a loud sound and sending the frightened woman rushing right out of the room.
I don't know who has the chutzpah to walk into a room where they saw that face.
Their small hotel in Mexico is haunted. But is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
I mean, it could be Nuke.
Window to the other side.
Window to the other side, you say?
TikTok user Alyssa is outside with her 2 children one night when the family spots something strange in the second floor bedroom window.
Oh, I hate window ghosts.
My daughter's room is up there. And we keep seeing some... Alright, put your flashlight up. What is that? Okay, wait. We're going to look down for a minute. But put your flashlight down. Let's see if we can get it to go again.
What are they looking for?
Alright, flash
it it was pulling down the blinds.
Put your flashlight down. Watch it again. Put it down, put your flashlight down. Let's see if it'll do it again. Alright, put it up, hurry. Oh.
That's so weird.
Something can be seen peeking through the blinds of Alyssa's daughter's bedroom.
I mean, that could so easily just be somebody up there, but that's so weird.
Whatever it is, simply disappears out of sight.
No, that's not a house you live in anymore. You're now homeless.
And no hand can be seen moving.
You're living out of the car for the next year if you have to.
Her house is haunted by a friendly ghost or poltergeist that means her family no harm.
You're creeping through the window. You're not friendly.
Alyssa and her children just rush right into the house and quickly head up to check out the window.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, let's see if it'll do it one more time, baby.
You used to have kids now.
Put your flashlight up.
They went to die in the second floor nightmare room. Oh my gosh.
Alright, let's go inside. Let's go inside. Let's go inside.
Why? Like, presuming this is 100% genuine.
Here's the upstairs.
Why?
I just want to show you guys. No one behind the door.
Sure, great. That was
my daughter's room. It's a little messy, I'm sorry, but just to show you. Here's the closet. I just want to show you there's nobody behind.
They're doing a pretty thorough job.
Nobody in the closet. Here's the window right over here.
They could be like a little more thorough to prove nobody's hiding.
Nobody.
But she is at least showing all out of the corners. That's more than what a lot of people do.
Now it is interesting to note that shortly after posting this video to TikTok, Alyssa closed her account and seemed to just kind of disappear from the internet. So
weird.
That is a bit of a mystery.
That is a mystery, isn't it?
Kind of makes you wonder if that ghost was friendly after all. He didn't see it.
He didn't see it. That's
frequently explores caves and tunnels in the woods of Columbus, Mexico. After finding what
is that, Dan the Caver? That's a throwback, but okay.
Seems like evidence of witchcraft in one of those caves. Axel believes that some dark entity attached itself to him and now follows him wherever he goes.
One day, you gotta get some salt, my guy.
A public
some
restroom.
sage.
Axel starts to hear bizarre
cross,
sounds.
machete, machine
he takes
gun.
out his phone and hits record. And what happens next is like something right out of a nightmare.
Right now I'm in the restroom of the university. Okay. The thing is, I've just finished using the restroom. Okay. Everything was normal. But now there are strange sounds. There was knocking on the door. There's no one here. Okay, sure. I mean, it does look pretty empty. He's doing a pretty thorough job of... Yeah, he's really proven that there's no one in there. I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate when they actually take the time to really prove the area is empty. I mean, it doesn't prove that there's zero shenanigans afoot, but at least it's a little bit extra something. I don't like haunted
Axel hears
bathrooms.
a strange slamming sound.
Bathroom should be the place you feel safest.
Even though he knows there's no one else in the restroom. But did you see it?
No.
A face can be seen peeking through the small crack in the bathroom stall door. But when Axel looks over the top, there's no one there.
Oh, no.
Axel is completely unaware of the disturbing face he just captured. In fact, he doesn't even notice until he posts his video online. Then the comments come flooding in. People tell Axel, hey, there was a face looking out. But
yeah,
Axel
like fades
says
away towards the end too.
Didn't see it.
Oh, that's freaky.
A cry for help.
Hey, real quick before we get to this next clip, if you've been enjoying this so far, please consider liking the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. It helps a bunch. Thank you. Cry for help.
Late one afternoon, two teenage girls are hanging out in the woods near their home. They're taking pictures of a red rose in the forest for an art project for school. They begin to hear something very strange coming from the woods nearby.
Oh, it's 6 Bigfoot.
Get a little freaked out, and one of the girls takes out her phone and
6
captures
Bigfoot,
this
3 dogmen,
disturbing video.
And a pale crawler.
I screamed to scare
all
demons.
under a pear tree.
They would mimic your scream. Oh.
I didn't hear that, but they
scared me anyway. Maybe it's just a bunch of kids trying to summon demons. That's in the forest we're in. Yeah.
Okay, and
Sounds like fun.
I mean, that could be like a genuine distress.
Listen, the less scary it sounds.
It could also be somebody just screwing around.
Oh, you gotta yeah.
Those also could be aminals. I don't know if I would trust these kids to understand the difference between humans and aminals. Like, they keep putting subtitles as though saying help, but we don't.
The two girls hear bizarre screaming coming from
that really could just be like
nearby
mountain cats or
in the
like mountain
woods.
lions or
But
something
the two
similar.
teenagers, apparently fearing demons and hyenas, are pretty freaked out and decide to just hurry home. One of the girls tells her mother what happened, and her mom makes the very wise decision to immediately call the police.
Right.
The local authorities arrive and search the area, and in a tragic turn of events, they find a woman in the woods desperately screaming for help.
Oh, there
The
was
woman's
somebody
husband
there.
had suddenly lost consciousness and quickly passed away out in the middle of the forest.
Oh,
The
yikes.
woman cried and cried for help, but it was hours before anyone came. Now, unfortunately, nothing could be done for the man, even if the call had been made earlier. But this very sad story is a good reminder that scary sounds aren't always something scary. Calling the authorities just might save a life. Monkeying around.
Monkeying
An
around.
antique collector says he stores all of his collectibles in a local storage unit.
Sure,
But
sure.
lately, things have gotten a little strange.
Strange,
He says
you
that he
say.
started to get odd complaints from the staff at the storage facility. They said that they heard bizarre loud noises coming from inside his storage unit at all hours of the day and night. The antique collector is very confused at what the noises could be and sets up a
Yeah.
security camera inside the unit to see what could be going on. When he reviews
His
the
antiques are
footage
just
the
randomly
next day,
exploding.
he is shocked.
Sure. Oh, you could have found a worse camera, my guy. Holy. Fuck. No. Mm-mm. No, it sees the camera.
An
That-
old antique monkey doll that he recently
Of course it's a
purchased
monkey doll.
inexplicably sits up and just moves around on its own. Then it drops right back down, motionless. After witnessing this creepy incident, the antique collector says that he believes that the old doll might be cursed or have a paranormal
It might be. What do you mean might be haunted or cursed? I think when an inanimate object animates, I think you gotta start being a little bit more assertive than maybe.
entity attached to it. So is this footage real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
I
As
mean,
always,
it could be.
you decide.
Why you gotta put that on me, Nuke?
Years of terror.
2 years of
Over
terror.
the last 2 years, Lauren Combs from Waco, Texas, has been experiencing terrifying, unexplained
Everyone's
activity
favorite part of
in
Texas.
and around her home.
Previously. So okay, so that could actually be like a short circuit in the doorbell. That's kind of weird. Oh, her hair got
After
yoinked.
posting her videos, Lauren disappeared from social media for 9 months before she finally returned with an update. Lauren
Sure.
says that over the last month, she's been feeling ill and drained of energy and having a very hard time.
Sure,
But strange
fair.
things continue to happen around her home. One night
These
as
things
Lauren
do
is on the
happen.
phone with her boyfriend on her front porch, something happens that is truly bizarre.
Bizarre, you say?
Hey, when you coming over?
So they're just hanging out.
We're close to the drive. When I'm coming.
The lowest resolution they could afford. I'm glad.
It does not leave out my work clothes.
Okay, that's fair. Well, do you want me to just make something here?
What do you have?
What's gonna be the catch?
Like,
I'm ready for an ice cream truck to come falling out of the sky to hit him.
Do you have wrench at your house?
no. Can you bring your wrench?
There's nothing. Ooh.
Dude, my f***ing door just closed.
Is that the slam sound?
Yes.
Just
It's
lock your.
locked.
You locked yourself out.
I just
You
got
got-
locked out of my house.
You got kicked out of that. Why do you not carry your
Yes,
key with you?
nobody's here.
See, I have such paranoia. Like, I don't step outside of my house or even like
Fine by yourself.
to grab like an Amazon package off the porch without my key in my hand. Like, I'm crazy paranoid about getting myself locked out of things. Did she drop her phone? Did she just leave? She just like left the county. She's like, forget it. Oh, I see. That could be on a hinge. That's... Okay, that's a lot of things going on now.
Lauren's front door suddenly slams shut, locking Lauren out of her home with her dog still somewhere inside, all alone. Lauren panics and hurries around her house to get inside through her back door. As she enters, then that door suddenly slams shut as well, and her doorbell begins to ring over and over all by itself. Lauren says that she eventually found her dog mysteriously trapped in the back room. The dog was a little shaken up, but otherwise, he was completely fine.
Well, that's good.
Now, cut to 2 months later.
That's a crazy series of
circumstances.
circumstances.
She's woken up by her dogs a little after midnight.
Okay.
What happens next is downright chilling.
Chilling, you say? At this point, I can understand why she's like filming everything constantly. That dog is... I like how both dogs are like, there is chicanery happening. You must awaken, master.
Lulu, come here. Sit, 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 sit. Come here.
They don't seem like scared. They seem like kind of excited, maybe, that there's like stuff happening. Is this the first floor? Yeah, it seems like it's the first floor. That's easy enough to go a tap, tap, tapping on a window. So... Okay. I don't know what's... I'm not sure what to expect her to wait for. I don't think it's gonna be the falling ice cream truck anymore.
Someone knocks on Lauren's window, but when she opens her window to look into her backyard, there's no one there.
She doesn't really like look down very far.
Near the open window that makes her scream.
Like somebody could have been like pressed up against like right under the window.
Did you see it? Right after Lauren screams and wildly pans her camera back towards the window, something odd can be seen right outside just below the windowsill, but only for a brief second.
That could be the person.
Who or what is this? After this incident, Lauren hasn't been back on TikTok. But there is one important thing to be learned here. And that is, if someone or something pecks on your window in the middle of the night, don't open it. Like, why?
Yeah,
why
really.
Would you?
No, that's pretty fair, actually. Even if like you're fully convinced you're being haunted by ghosts, I mean, creepers still be creeping. They don't care if your house is haunted.
A few months ago, a woman named Rosanna bought an old apartment somewhere in France and moved in with her 2 very young children and her 13-year-old cat, Loli. But almost immediately after moving into the new place, her cat begins to act very strangely.
They call her Loli Poly. Cat is acting very strangely. That cat seems to have forgotten what species it is.
Yeah.
I mean, cats are wacko. Like, cats will freak out at seemingly nothing. So it is...
The cat, Loli, aggressively hisses and snarls at something that Rosanna can't see. Now, Rosanna says that the cat had never done anything like this before they moved. So as a single mother, Rosanna shares custody of her children with their father. So one night when the children are away at their dad's house, something happens that makes Rosanna's blood run cold.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's... That's not okay. There's nothing in here. That's a lot of shenanigans to happen all at once. Just unplug the thing. Just unplug it. Unplug it. Unplug. Oh, well, good luck then. I don't know. That was my solution. It's still just... Yeah, that's not okay. Oh, dear.
Even though Rosanna is completely alone, she hears her young daughter's voice calling out to her from the children's bedroom. The voice repeats, "Mama,"
It doesn't look like a
over and
bedroom,
over.
so which is like
But
a
strangest of
playroom.
all,
There's like
the
no
voice seems to
bed
be
in
coming
there.
from an old radio that doesn't even have batteries inside. After this absolutely terrifying experience, Rosanna decides to share her story online in search of advice. She also calls for help from a local
That's
priest.
wacky.
The scared mother is now desperate to try absolutely anything to get rid of
That's
the
some
sinister entity
crazy
that seems
nonsense
to be
to happen like
haunting
all
her
in such a
home.
short span.
But nothing seems to help.
I mean,
in fact,
could be
it
hoax,
just
but
gets much, much worse.
uh-oh. What's... That could be a motorized thing that rotates. That's still kind of spooky. Again, all the things that have happened in the video so far, like, are things that could be faked. It'd be effort, but I don't love that. Yeah, you gotta... Why has he got such goofy white eyes? I hate that. Oh no. Yipes. Oh. Well, that's just rude. And it just keeps looking at her no matter where she's... That's... No. I got a French ghost in your house.
The head of a dressing mannequin that Rosanna has had for years moves on its own and seems to follow her with its eyes as she moves around the room. Rosanna feels that the apartment is no longer safe for her children and decides to stay in the home all alone. Eventually, she becomes so scared that she starts to only sleep in the apartment's living room. But then, late one night, Rosanna hears her cat Loli angrily snarling at something in the hallway just outside
as Loli
the
seems to
living room
do.
door. What happens next is
Loli's ready to fight
chilling.
this demon. Good on Loli. That seems a little aggressive.
Loli. Loli.
Okay. Is that something there? Is that just a normal thing that's always there? Like, that seems like that might just be something standing there. Why are you filming this so awkwardly that this makes it... Oh my gosh. This is making me real tense. Oh my gosh. Hiding under the table? That's pretty... I don't know what that's going to do, but go for it, man.
After this very disturbing incident, Rosanna says that she became seriously ill.
I mean,
and
that
spent
looks
the
like
rest
that's...
of the night throwing up. She says she's
probably,
absolutely
like...
convinced that the old apartment she bought is haunted by a demon.
I'm getting
For
more
now,
convinced
she
this is like
stays
some
in
kind
the
of a
hotel with her
hoax.
cat
This is
until she can
crazy.
hopefully afford to move somewhere
Real
else.
tense.
She says
Real
she's
freaky.
currently seeking legal action against the people who sold her that apartment.
That looks like it's just like some kind of silhouette that she's like moving around. That seems like the least believable part of this whole thing, but that's just me maybe. Those were terrifying. Let me know what you think. Which one was your favorite? I really liked number 2, the monkeying around with the ghost monkey. I like a good haunted doll. What can I say? Thanks a bunch for watching. If you enjoyed this, consider leaving a like. Give a subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. It helps a bunch. And if you want to watch something else, we got a whole playlist of scary reactions we've done. We've got a bunch of them now. They're good time. See ya.